Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a last beer, I think, courtesy of Jonathan. I've actually had, wait, this is from Schilling. So I've had beer from Schilling before, absolutely fantastic. This is from Littleton, New Hampshire. And this is a convivial collaboration with Goodword Brewing. Don't really know much about Goodword. And this is their fruiter aged Schwarzbier. German style dark lager, 4.4% tiny beer. Obviously, it's going to be way better than the Schwarzbier that I reviewed from that Advent color calendar. That was a rough month. Again, I think it's really important to enjoy or dissect and like try bad beer because what does good beer taste like if you don't know what bad beer tastes like, right? So beer is quite dark. Yeah, I mean Schwarzbier, it's like I think the upper limit's like 8. These are crazy things. Like Advanced Run was like 4 months ago. For some reason these random numbers are stuck in my head. I believe it's 18 to 30 SRM. So this beer is really obviously a dark brown color, not quite black. It's sort of like my hair is like you really look at it closely, it's really dark brown instead of black. Sort of see like edges of brown and yet light. The head looks really nice. It's a really nice kind of like um, medium tan head to it on the nose. Schwarzbier smells like that, right? It looks like a dark beer, but it has nothing that really attacks of the darkness of a Schwarzbier, like stout porter. Like there's really not much roast to it. If you don't, if you just smell it, you would guess this was light little cocoa flavor. Like it almost has this amber lager kind of thing going on, like toast, um, cocoa at most, but nothing. Just like BGCP says, nothing roasty, nothing acrid. Smells pretty nice. A little bit of like how do you describe it? Like chocolate wafer, it's like a wafer of some sort. I don't know. It's almost like like very dark bread, like pumpernickel, like some like wholesome wheat bread. It has a lot of richness to it, but like not quite toasty and like burnt. See on the palate, explodes a little bit more. You get a little bit more of this kind of like no, really, um, um, a little bit of the cocoa flavor, but the best script is black pilsner. Like I think full blind, a lot of people would guess that this was just a pilsner or sorry, like a very pale beer. It really finishes very pilsnery. A lot of pilsner malt character. Um, bitterness is restrained on this guy, and then it just has a little sprinkling of cocoa that sits around. It honestly has a little bit of flavor, sort of almost like a Shinerbach, where there's just a little bit of like sweetness, impression of sweetness, a little bit of that toasted caramelly sweetness. Fruiter age. I maybe get a little bit of dryness on the back end. I can't tell if that's the tannins or the bitterness, the hops. Crushable, a lot of range of flavor because if you really look for it, you get little bits of like light toasty notes, cocoa notes, but then it really has a lot of just grainy Pilsner flavor to it. 4.4%. We're literally right in the range of Pilsner 12 and Bud Light. Tons of complexity, tons of flavor for just a light beer, light flavored beer, but then with that dark body. You see it's dark, but again, I'm telling you, if you drink this blind, you're not going to know it's this dark. It plays a trigger head. You really think it's a lot darker, and I'm trying to like remove my vision from the taste of the beer. Really, again, it finishes like Helles almost a little bit. Actually, a little bit of earthy bitterness on the back end. So actually, probably drinks a little bit hoppier than traditional examples. A little bit more like somewhere between Pils and Helles, right? Or like if there is a black Kolsch. Until next time, guys. Cheers. This one, thank you, Jonathan, is fantastic. More beers need to be more short spears. Make more short spears. Love this stuff. This is solid 95, world class. That is so good. Versteck. I forgot to say the name. I'm sorry, Versteck. I don't know what that means in German. Until next time, guys. Cheers later.